So guys, welcome back to another one, and yeah, you already read the title, you already seen the thumbnail, so let's get straight into it. And guys can already see it, today we are gonna use the BERU boss battle here, and it's gonna be a guide on how to do it on, of course, the highest difficulty here. So I have two teams here. One is a kind of a whale team. This is gonna be the team that I'm using, and the second one is gonna be the free-to-play team. The whale team is quote-unquote a whale team. I'm fully free-to-play, by the way, on this account, but it's just quote-unquote a whale team because of two certain characters that you kind of had to have to summon for, right? Also, the boss battle, he has a stand, so it would be effective if you have someone who can actually stance cancel. That's the reason why I'm using Ghislaine. So let's actually go into the boss battle with this team. So now he has a couple of subordinates, of course. It is not that hard. The boss battle is not that hard at all. We're gonna skip the intro, of course. So if you want to see like only the free-to-play team, you can skip ahead. Don't even worry about it. Just copy that team and you will be good to go. So what do we want to do? He has the stance already up. Damn, okay, that's fast. So we just rank up here. We are going to rank up our albedo. We are going for the albedo counts. Albedo is still really viable. If you have Balder, use Balder. It kind of does the exact same thing as albedo. It is going to be a lot easier. So we are going to rank her up, get a level 2. Also, this is kind of RNG dependent, of course. Everything in Grand Cross is RNG dependent. So yeah, there goes his stance. Also, he's going to be poisoning and everything else. So it's fine though, it's fine. If you have a counter, you're totally fine. Also, I'm recording this right after the summon. So like I said in the summoning video, I am running on 24 hours without sleep. So if I am kind of gibberish, I'm really sorry about that. Like my brain is struggling to not sleep here. Yeah, look at that. That's fine. That's fine. Don't even worry about it. We're just going to counter it and look at that. It is actually that simple. You can increase the difficulty, of course, if you want to, but that's just for the showcase. We are literally just demolishing his whole team. It is what it is. It is what it is. So what we are going to do now is actually kind of like ult rush for albedo for the next couple of turns. We're not going to attack because he has the counter right there, and we don't have Ghislaine's counter cancel, so we're just going to combine some cards, and we will see right after. So we rank up albedo once more. She gets a level 3 for the next stage here, and of course a new pawn spawns there. That's totally fine. He's gonna attack again albedo, but albedo is gonna counter that pretty easily. So we are doing a little bit less damage now. Reason being, he has a stance up, so his defense related stats are increased by a lot. So that's the reason why you want a stance cancel, preferably. But albedo still does some really good damage, actually. And another stance. Okay, like I said, kind of RNG dependent, right? We don't have any stance cancel cards. So what we are just going to do is put up a level 3. Nothing else is needed. Just put up a level 3, kind of ult rush with your other cards, and you're as good to go, man. It is actually that simple. Also, if you have Queen Hell, you can maybe like change Nanashi for Queen Hell. Honestly, it's not the best to do it, like 1.2 million damage. It is insane, man. Albedo is still really good for PvE content. So if you have albedo, don't even worry about anything. Okay, no stance cancel. I shouldn't have used level 3. That's totally fine. We have the couple of ults right there. We can, what can we do? We can go for Ghislaine's ult, and let's just do this. We should be fine. We should be fine. So let's do the ultimates. And yep, look at that. Look at that damage. Another ult right there. Come on now, skip that. I don't know why I have the auto skip not enabled right there, but that's fine. We have the Ghislaine ult. Okay, no counters here. No counters whatsoever. He still has the stance. We could stance break, so what we're gonna do is actually stance break, double single target attack with Ghislaine. And let's actually do a Goater card to maybe get a rank up for Goater next turn. So stance cancel, look at that. Pretty huge. Now we can actually do some damage. I'm not using the ult quite yet because next turn he's getting another stance, so we can do the ult in the next turn. But maybe that's not even needed, who knows? Let's see. Ghislaine actually popping off right here. And yeah, we do kind of need the ult though. But yeah, like I said, like BERU is like really easy. Like it is not disappointing, but it's kind of like a boss from like 2 years ago, right? Yeah, okay, we have a stance. So we essentially already won. It is what it is. He's going to do some AoE damage and some damage right here. Don't even worry about it. Even if one of your guys dies, by the way, I don't think anyone in your team is going to die because your team is just so stacked. Like, look at the buffs on albedo and everything. But like I said, you can also use Balder, so it's not really limited to albedo only. You're going to be fine. Like, Nanashi is buffing the whole team. Everyone's unknown here. like the quote-unquote whale team here, like literally outwhales this boss. It is actually that insane. 500k damage, you love to see it. BERU is still there, but we do have the counter, so he will be going next turn. And there he goes. 1 million damage. It is, like I said, really easy. So with that being said, let's actually cut to the free-to-play team, and I will see you guys in the free-to-play showcase here. Okay, so this is going to be the free-to-play team. I think every single character here is pretty free-to-play. Chaos Archer has been out for like 2 years already. LR Escanor, everyone has LR Escanor. Then we have Transcendent Bond and of course Percival. So yeah, I think that's a pretty solid team right there. Also, pretty free-to-play, in my honest opinion. We don't have any stance cancel characters here, because I don't think we have any stance cancel characters, but we do have LR Escanor who can kind of buffer move. I don't know how, well, good going that is, but it is actually pretty viable team, believe it or not. So what we were gonna do is we're just gonna attack with Escanor. Escanor is gonna be our key component here. Then we are just gonna go in for the damage with Bond. We're gonna get our chaos stacks and kind of build up our chaos right there. And look at that. Doing a lot of damage. Not really a counter, but a stance. It's a stance. I'm sorry. I think I've said counter the whole time. It's a stance. It is a stance. Doesn't really matter though. Albedo still shreds. Albedo still shreds. Okay, we have the chaos right there. That's pretty huge. Now he's gonna do damage. It doesn't really do a lot. It really does not. I still think like the Albedo team is a lot better. This is like the free play option, because if I'm being honest, like the Albedo counter right here would already have him like HP, like 30% of HP left, something like that. So it is what it is. We are going to do some damage right here with Arthur though. Let's first off all do an AoE, single target attack, and another single target attack. Let's just go for it. Also, the reason why we are using LR Escanor is of course his great debuffs. It's going to be a lot better right there. Yeah, look at that. And you'll love to see it. We are not doing that much damage, like the Albedo counters are like doing millions, like literally in the millions. But this is still a really cool strategy. Maybe this is even faster, who knows? Yep. And okay, so let's again attack with Escanor. Again, let's attack with Escanor. Commander Percival cards. Percival is kind of like literally here just to be here. He has no additional value, to be fair. Well, he does, his passive, but that is it. Bond's not gonna do that much damage. Like your LR Escanor is your main damage dealer here, and of course your Chaos Archer. But Chaos Archer is here more for the taunt than anything else. Your Escanor is just like I know for a fact everyone has LR Escanor. If you're not new, by the way, everyone has LR Escanor like 6 out of 6. So yeah. You're literally gonna I don't think you can one-shot him with your ultimate, because he, if I'm correct, he has a revive, but let's see. Ult. Do this. I want to get his ultimate next. We have Percival's ult next. Let's see how much damage. Why do I have ult animations not enabled? Okay. Look at that. Damage. 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 Just damage. Damage on damage. It is it takes a lot longer. Like I said, like Albedo is doing damage in the millions, but it's also pretty decent, I guess. Man, my brain really wants to sleep. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so now he debuffs you, just because the match is going on for a really long time, so he just keeps on debuffing you. Let's see. Ult, just keep on ulting, man. Do not care what he does. Just keep on ulting, keep on doing your damage. Doesn't really matter what he does. He is gonna die eventually. 2 million damage, you'll love to see it. And there he goes. There he goes. If you want, instead of Percival, because Percival is, to be fair, a really good buffer here. But if you want anything else instead of like a Percival or a Bond, you could use a cleanse character like Nauseans, but I don't think a lot of people have Nauseans, because I don't have them on this account. But yeah, that's like the free to play and the quote-unquote whale option. The whale option is just literally like a counter, like Baldur. You can use Baldur if you have Baldur, and then a stance break character, so Ghislaine and Albedo. Albedo is a little bit better than Baldur because of her attack stacks buff. And this is going to be the free-to-play team. So yeah, with that being said, maybe I missed something. Hey, let me know down in the comments below. Maybe you have a better team for this. Let me also know down in the comments below. But with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day. And I'm going to upload this, and I think I'm going to sleep because damn, my head hurts, man. Running on 24 hours without sleep is not a good option. So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day. If you're going to summon for the new characters, I wish the best of luck. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day. I already said that. Bye-bye.